Hi, we have a surprise for you today. Look who is he? Little Krishna for you with his flute. A very happy Janmashtami to all of you. It's the birthday of Krishna today. Are you all celebrating? Let us know in the comment section. And if you are a friend here, say hello to us in the comment section like all the other friends did. If you are new, let us know who you are and where are you from. All right. This little Krishna here today is Arav and I'm Preeti. And tonight we will celebrate the birth of Lord Krishna on the channel with 5 Krishna stories. Are we ready? Let's say hello to everybody. Hi, Mishti. Yes. Hi, Kashvi.
Hello, Bua.
Hi, Bua. Hi, Neerav.
Is Veer there?
Hi, Nidhi. Happy Janmashtami. Hello, Anirudh. Hey, Arav, they like you. They are saying you look nice as Krishna. See? Thank you. All right. Are you all excited to start the celebration of Krishna's happy birthday today? Should we start the stories now?
Yeah.
Oh, we have another Arav. Hi, Arav. Arav.
Wait, no. Arav. Remember the one with the, another Arav?
There was another Arav, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, should we begin story number 1? Today, we don't have any magic hat. We have a magic flute. Can we do the magic flute is shaking first? Let's start. The magic flute is shaking. The magic flute is shaking. The magic flute is shaking. And the magic flute has
A story,
5
but
Krishna
you
stories
have
for
to
us.
First, say the magic potion.
What is the magic potion?
Is let me eat this apple.
No,
in peace.
the magic potion for today is Hathi Ghoda Pal Ki Jai Kanhaiya Lal Ki. So let's do this together and let's learn it. Hathi Ghoda Pal Ki Jai Kanhaiya.
Lal ki.
One more time, everybody together. Hathi Ghoda Pal Ki Jai Kanhaiya Lal Ki. All right. So here we begin our story for today. First story is the divine prophecy. Who knows about the divine prophecy? Arab, do you know about the divine prophecy?
No.
Okay. Let me bring you to the divine prophecy. Here we go. So Arab, the man who is holding the horses is Kansa. Okay? He was driving the chariot. And the people sitting behind at the chariot are, do you know who they are?
Who?
Devki,
Krishna's mother and father.
Krishna's mother and father. Devki and Vasudev. Who's Krishna's mother? Devki. And who's Krishna's father?
Vasudev.
Vasudev. That's why Krishna
Water.
is also called Vasudev Nandan. Arab needs some water. Our little Krishna is thirsty. So our little Krishna went to a Krishna birth party and he just came back to do story for all of you. He was eating his apple, but Mama didn't let him finish today because we had to start the story. So after the story, you can finish your apple, okay?
And go back to a party, right?
And go back to the party. All right. So the first story is the divine prophecy. Now you know the characters in this story, Arav? You know Kansa?
Who's Kansa?
Kansa is Devki's brother, this one. Devki is Krishna's mother. Like I'm your mother.
And
So if you are Krishna, I'm Devki. Okay?
yeah.
And your father would be Vasudev.
Yeah.
Okay? And my brother would be Kansa.
Kansa.
Now you understand?
Yeah.
So Krishna's mother is Devki. His father is Vasudev. And his Mamu is Kansa. Everybody, are you getting it? Who is the Mamu of Kansa? Let me know in the comment section.
Wait, is he the 8th son of Devki?
He is the 8th son of Devki. Okay? So, eons ago, Arav, many years ago, there lived a king whose name was Ugrasen. He had 2 children, a son named Kansa and a daughter named Devaki. Devaki was a very good-natured girl, but Kansa had an evil mind. When he grew up, he dethroned his father and put him in the jail. When he was a prince, he said, I want to be the king, and I can only become king when my father is not there anymore. So what did he do? He put his father to jail. Evil, isn't it? Yeah. Meanwhile, his sister Devaki married a very kind king, Vasudev. Okay. Now, as Kansa was escorting his sister to her in-laws' place, a voice rang out from the skies. Whose voice is that? I wonder.
Krishna's partner, what we call her again? It will be like she controls thunder.
Yeah? Indradev.
Indradev?
No, it's not Indradev's voice. It's somebody's voice from the skies. And you know what the voice said, Arav?
I mean, I know, I don't remember her name, but she can control thunder and she's Krishna's assistant.
Krishna's assistant?
She's a girl.
She's a girl. Okay. Okay, later we'll find out about that. So the voice from the skies, it said, the 8th son of your sister Devaki will grow up to kill you, Kansa. What did the voice say?
Who's Kansa?
Kansa is Krishna's Mama. Okay. Devaki's brother, right?
Yeah.
So what did the voice say to Kansa?
What?
The 8th son of your sister Devaki will grow up to kill you, Kansa. Kansa became very anxious and angry, and he wanted to kill his sister Devaki right there. But Devaki's husband Vasudev, he begged Kansa to spare his wife. He promised Kansa that he would hand over every child of theirs to Kansa. After Vasudev's promise, Kansa was a little bit pacified, okay? He controlled his anger. And then he said, okay, I will spare the life of my sister and your wife, but I will put both of you behind the bars. I'll put both of you in jail right in front of my eyes so that you can deliver your promise. And you deliver all the childs of Devaki to me. Yeah? So this is the first story about the divine prophecy. Now I have a quiz for you. Let me know in the comment section what was the divine prophecy. Okay? Quick! What was the divine prophecy done by the voice from the skies? What did it say to Kansa? Let me know in the comment section. That's quiz question number 1. Quiz question number 2 is, who is the father of Lord Krishna? Okay, what is the name of Lord Krishna's father and mother also, if you could tell? Okay, 2 quiz questions for you. What was the divine prophecy and what is the name of Lord Krishna's mother and father? Let's see if you got it or not. Okay, Arab, now you can whisper it in my ears if you know the answers.
I really remember the whole thing.
You don't remember the divine prophecy? It said something to Kansa, right? Who will kill Kansa?
The 8th daughter of
8th son of
Devaki.
Correct. We are getting so many correct answers. Anirudh, big round of applause for you. Hathi Ghoda Pal ki, Jai Kanhaiya Lal ki. Her brother will kill her? No, no, Meshti, not her brother. His sister's son would kill him. You know, Devaki's son would kill Kansa. That was the divine prophecy. Vasudev and Devaki, the father and mother of Lord Krishna. Perfect. Very good, Anirudh. Very good, Neerav. Mother name is Devaki and father name is Vasudev. Everybody gave us so many correct answers. Can we have a big round of applause for them, Arav? Good job, guys. Let's move to story number 2. The first story was about the divine prophecy. And now we are going to story number
2.
2. Let's go. This story is about Krishna's birth story. Okay? Are you ready? Excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, today, now you will know why is it called Janmashtami. Today is Janmashtami, Krishna's birthday. So we will hear his birth story. Everybody see the little Krishna? So
Yeah.
cute, right?
Yeah.
And my little Krishna is also very cute. Love you, my little Krishna. Okay, so that's Vasudev and that is Devki. And see, they have those things, the shackles in their hands. You see, they are in a prison.
Yeah.
And that's where Krishna was born, in a prison. Okay, so Kansa imprisoned Devki and Vasudev, and he ordered his soldiers to guard the cell day and night. Okay, Aram, so that they can never escape. Every time Devki gave birth to a child, Kansa would visit the couple and take away their baby and kill the baby. He killed the first child of Devki, the second child, the third child, the fourth child. Like that, he was killing all the childs of Devki.
No, why is he killing all the child?
Because he was scared. Although the divine prophecy was that the 8th child of Devki and Vasudev would kill him, he was scared. He wanted to kill all the children of Devki and Vasudev. Okay? So when Devki was pregnant for the 7th time, when Devki was expecting her 7th child, the fetus, the baby inside Devki, was miraculously, by magic, it was transferred to Rohini's womb in Vrindavan. There was another lady called Rohini in Vrindavan, and the 7th child of Devki was transferred to that lady called Rohini. Okay? And Devki's 7th child was a stillbirth. That means the child was born dead only. The 7th child, not the 8th one. Okay? And then Devki and Vasudev's 8th child, Krishna, was born at the stroke of midnight. Right at when the clock struck 12 in the night, that's when Krishna was born. That's why we celebrate Janmashtami at 12 in the midnight. People who are fasting like me, right? And Daddy,
And
we break our fast in the night at 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Okay. And this special day is celebrated as Janmashtami. See, the birth of little Krishna. So, quiz question number 3 is, at what time was Krishna born? And where was Krishna born? Okay?
At
2 questions. Question number 3, at what time was Krishna born?
Krishna was born at 5 o'clock and he was born in prison.
Arav gave the 4th answer correct, but the 3rd answer is not correct.
Huh?
And where was Krishna born? Okay?
Krishna was born in prison.
That's correct. But the time is not correct. Arav told me the time, but it's not correct. I hope you got the timing correct.
12 o'clock and midnight.
Midnight in the prison is the correct answer to quiz question number 3 and 4. Very good, Neerav. At 12 o'clock. Very good, Anirudh.
I said
Very
12
good,
o'clock
Arav.
midnight.
I heard 5 o'clock.
I said 12 o'clock.
Are you sure or did you say 5?
I said 12.
Okay, then I must have heard it incorrectly. So that was story number 2 about Krishna's birth. Now we are going to find out about Krishna's foster home. You know, Krishna did not grow up in the jail. Yeah, he grew up in another place. You want to find out where and how? Let's go to story number 3, which is Krishna's foster home. As soon as Krishna was born, the guards who were guarding the prison jail where Devki and Vasudev were residing, all the guards went into a deep slumber. They couldn't even get up. As soon as Krishna was born, everybody was
Sleeping.
sleeping.
Because
And-
Krishna is a goddess.
God, not goddess, God. Female gods are goddesses. Okay. And you know what happened, guys?
What?
Magically, all the guards fell asleep, and magically, the prison's lock, it fell open. All the locks fell open by miracle. It was a miracle. It was magic. And what's the color of Krishna? He's
Blue.
called Sham Varn. Like he's a little bit blue in color. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So when I was making Arav dress up like Krishna, he said, "Mama, are you gonna paint me blue?" Luckily, we didn't paint you blue, right?
But you would have.
You
right?
wanted me to?
No.
All right. So after all the guards fell asleep, they went into a deep, deep slumber, and all the prison's lock fell open by magic. You know what Vasudev did?
What?
Vasudev put Krishna in a wicker basket like this. You see a basket?
Yeah.
Vasudev put Krishna in a wicker basket and he left for Gokul. That's where Krishna grew up. Which place?
Gokul.
Gokul.
But didn't some snakes come out of the sea?
Snakes did come out of the sea, and you will find out why. It did not come to sting Krishna. It came to protect little Krishna, the baby Krishna. Should I
Huh?
continue the story?
Yeah.
How he reached Gokul?
How?
Yeah. When he reached the Yamuna river, so what Vasudev did, he put Krishna in a wicker basket and then he was crossing the Yamuna river to go to Gokul.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
When he reached the Yamuna river, he saw that it was raining heavily. The clouds were thundering and it was raining. It was all flooded due to the pouring rain. But he had to save Krishna's life. Krishna is just a little baby, right?
Yeah.
And it's pouring so badly. So what Vasudev did?
What?
He started walking across the river without even fearing for his own life. He wasn't scared of the flood or the rain. He started crossing the
River.
and with every step, the waters receded. The water took a step back, like the water was giving way to Vasudeva and Krishna. So just imagine, Vasudev is walking like this and the water is moving back one step at a time to make way for
Vasudeva and Krishna.
Krishna. Magical, right?
Yeah.
And Lord Vishnu's Adhishesh Nag. You see this?
Yeah.
Shesh Nag.
Who's that?
This snake is called Shesh Nag.
Vishnu.
Vishnu's, because Lord Krishna is one incarnation of Lord Vishnu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Shesh Nag, he is
Mm.
Lord Vishnu's serpent. Okay.
Mm.
So he protected baby Krishna from the rain.
Mm.
He acted like an umbrella for the wicker basket in which the baby Krishna was placed. See, it's like an umbrella, no?
Yeah.
It's the seven-faced snake. It has got 7 faces,
Huh?
and it's called Sheshnag. Did you remember the name of Lord Vishnu's serpent? Sheshnag. Yeah, he protected baby Krishna from the rain.
Mm.
And when Krishna reached Gokul,
Mm.
Nanda's house, he saw that over there was a lady Yashoda who had given birth to a baby girl. Slowly, Lord Krishna's father Vasudev,
Hmm.
he picked up the baby girl and he replaced the baby girl with Krishna.
Mm.
So Krishna has got 2 mothers, Devaki and Yashoda. Devaki gave birth to Krishna, but who helped to raise Krishna? Yashoda in Gokul.
Mhm. What
Okay.
did he do after placing Krishna in there?
Yeah, so Vasudev placed Krishna next to Mata Yashoda
Hmm.
and he took the baby girl from Mata Yashoda. And then you know what he did?
What?
And then he crossed the river again and he came back to his prison. Okay?
Mm.
And after he returned safely to his prison with the baby girl, magically again the lock of the prison cell were locked again. It wasn't open anymore. And all the guards who were sleeping, they got up. And then they informed Kansa that Devki's 8th child is already born, then Kansa was very nervous
Hmm.
and angry, because what was the divine prophecy? That the 8th child will kill him, right?
Yeah.
So he immediately came to kill the child. But what was it? It wasn't a boy, it was a baby
Girl.
girl. But anyways, he decided that he will kill the child. See, before we go to the killing part, see how Vasudev is crossing the river with Lord Krishna on a wicker basket, and Sheshnag with 7 heads is protecting Krishna, right?
I thought Sheshnag was a bad one.
No, Sheshnag is a good one. Kalia Nag is a bad one.
Hmm?
Yeah, there's another serpent story with Krishna, which is Kalia one.
I know that one.
Look how badly it is roaring, the thunder and lightning and the rain, right?
I know that Sheshnag one. See, so Krishna was playing football with his friends, and then the
Yes.
football went in the stream.
Yes.
Krishna dived in to get it, and then there was a
Yes.
serpent who had to pass.
Right.
The serpent attacked Krishna, and Krishna
Correct.
blocked every hit, and he stood on the serpent net and became playing. The serpent came up with Krishna.
Very good. You
And
see Arab
Krishna had
Kansa
the
here
ball.
in the picture?
Yeah.
Kansa snatched the baby girl from the hands of Mata Devki. And you know what he did? He
What?
flung the baby against the wall so that the baby's head will smash. So cruel, right?
Yeah.
So wicked, right, guys? Yeah, little children? But you know, Arab,
Hmm?
miraculously, the little baby girl transformed into Mata Durga, goddess Durga. And she informed Kansa that Devki's 8th son was already born and alive, and he would soon come and kill Kansa. Yeah?
Hmm.
You want to see? See? As soon as Kansa flung the baby into the wall, it turned into goddess Durga. And goddess Durga informed Kansa that Devki's son is safe somewhere else. And we know where is he. But Kansa did not know where he was.
Yeah.
We know where he is, right?
Yeah.
So this is your next quiz question. You have to tell me, which river did Lord Vasudev cross to bring Krishna to his foster home? And which is the place where he bring Krishna? Do you remember?
Hmm.
Can you remember? Which river did he cross and where did he bring Krishna?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Try to remember.
No.
Okay, there's a hint. The name of the river starts with a Y, like year.
I don't remember.
Year. Year,
Soda?
not soda.
Yes, soda.
Yashoda. Oh, Yashoda is the name of Krishna's second mother. But that's not the name of the river. Can you recall the name of the river which Vasudev crossed?
Soda river.
No, it's Yamuna River. Say with me, Yamuna.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of Krishna song, right? They say Yamuna, Yamuna, like that, okay?
I should tell you something that
It's difficult, right?
such kind parents
Such kind parents.
sacrificing their life just for Krishna.
Yeah, such kind parents, Vasudev and Devki. So we are getting so many answers and I'm very excited. Yes, they crossed the Yamuna River and they went to Gokul. Very good, Neerav, Anirudh, Arav, Ritesh, Kashvi. Good job, guys. Kashvi, see, Kashvi did not give us the full answer. She said G and Y. G for Gokul, Y for Yamuna. Very good, Kashvi. Short form, right? Kashvi is super cute. Right, Arav?
Yeah.
She said G and Y. Gokul and Yamuna. So this was the third story about Krishna's foster home and foster mother. So the foster home is at Gokul and his foster mother is
At
Yashoda. Yeah?
yeah.
Now, are we ready for story number 4?
Yeah.
Are you ready, guys? Show me a thumbs up in the comment section if you are ready for story number 4. Here we go. Story number 4 is about a what do we call her? She's not a demon, but she's a Rakshas. She's called Putana. Okay, let's go and see Putana. I hope you don't get scared.
Wait, she's a good Rakshas.
No, she's a bad Rakshas. This one. Putana. Look how she looks.
Yeah.
She looks quite scary, right?
Yeah.
But she had a magic. She could transform herself into a beautiful young woman. See how she looks in the mirror?
Yeah.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Everybody sees her as the beautiful woman. But in reality, she's a demoness. Her name is Putana.
No.
So now, Arav, because Mata Durga had said that Devki's 8th son was already born and he would come and kill Kansa. Kansa was really worried and scared. Yeah. So you know what he wanted to do?
What?
He wanted to kill all the kids in the neighboring places. All the kids who were born in the last 10 days. All the kids. Just imagine, Arav. How cruel can he be? All the kids he wanted to kill. That's why he called this fearless demoness. Okay, everybody was very, very scared of her. The scary demoness Putana. All right, and he told her to assume a beautiful young woman form like this and kill all the babies that were born in the last 10 days. Do you think Putana will be able to kill Krishna? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think team yes? Write down that you are team yes. You think that Putana will be able to kill Krishna. Team no. If you think that Putana will not be able to kill Krishna, write down in the comment section that you are team no. Okay? Now, Arav, Putana went to different villages to kill all the different babies who were born in the previous 10 days. Okay? Don't do that. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. Is the dress making you feel itchy?
No, it's perfectly fine.
All right.
Since I got used to it.
Okay. So Putana, Arav,
Yeah.
she entered Krishna's village after going to many other villages. I'm really scared for Krishna. Are you scared for Krishna?
No, Krishna will be able to beat her easily.
Hey, we have so many team no's. Everybody thinks that Putana will not be able to kill Krishna. Wow, so many team no's, huh? Everybody thinks that Krishna will be safe.
Krishna should get killed.
I think everybody is with Arav. They think that Krishna will be safe. Okay. Now we go and find out if Putana is able to kill Krishna or if she is not. So Putana entered Krishna's village. And when she heard somebody talking about Yashoda's newborn son, which was so beautiful, everybody was talking about Yashoda's son, who is
Krishna.
Krishna. The demoness immediately understood this must be Krishna, and she wanted to eagerly kill Krishna. And she went to see Krishna. See?
Yeah.
And she Arav poisoned her nipples and she wanted to give poisoned milk to Krishna. Little baby Krishna. You know what Krishna did?
What?
Hey, one more thing. If you have to identify Krishna, Krishna loves peacock feather. Can you see the peacock feather on his hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is Putana. She wants to feed the poison milk to Krishna. But Krishna is very smart. He distracted his mother Yashoda and you know what he did?
What?
He suckled her nipples so hard that instead of Krishna being killed, you know who got killed?
Who?
Putana got killed by baby Krishna. And then she came to her true form like a demoness. And everybody was so worried about Krishna. You know, and they were wondering, how come a little baby Krishna killed such a big demoness? They couldn't believe it because baby Krishna was hardly 10 days old. He was not even 10 days old. Yeah?
What?
Just imagine a newborn baby kill such a big demoness.
Because Krishna is a goddess.
He is a god.
He
Not
knows-
goddess. Goddess are lady goddesses, women goddesses. Okay?
He's a goddess, by the way.
He is a
he
god.
knew that was a demon. That's
He
why.
knew that
But
he
why
was a
did
demon.
Krishna got poisoned.
Krishna did not get poisoned because he's a god.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So are you ready for the quiz? So the quiz is, what was the name of the demoness who came to kill Krishna?
Yashoda.
Abhi, Yashoda Chote is the name of his mother, not the
Yashoda.
demoness. Huh?
Yashoda.
Not Vashoda. Arav is giving random answers.
I don't know.
I hope you remember the name of the demoness who came to kill Krishna. Let me know her name in the comment section.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Krishna loves butter. That's right. Putana was the name of the demoness who came to kill
Krishna.
Putana. Say with me, Putana.
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 Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Should we go to story number 5? This is the last story of the day. Are we ready?
Yeah.
This is about Govardhan Parvat. It's the mountain Govardhan in Gokul. Have you heard about it, buddy?
No.
Have you all heard about the mountain Govardhan in Gokul?
No. But I've heard about the apple.
Putna. Good job, Kashvi. All of you gave correct answer. Very good, Prisha. Putna is the name of the demoness.
So wrong.
Now, last story of the day, Krishna and Govardhan. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Who is this, Arav? Tell me. Which lord is this? His name is
Indra.
written. Indra. Indra is the god of
Thunder, lightning, and
thunder and rain.
wait, how so many eyes on this body?
Has so many eyes on his body, right?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that, and I don't know the reason why they have made so many eyes on Indra's body. I don't know that story.
He has only a third eye on here.
Oh, the third eye one is not Indra. That one is Lord Shiva.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know why he has got so many eyes on his body. But this is Lord Indra, and he's the god of rain. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a ritual, Arav,
Huh?
amongst all the people who lived in Vrindavan to worship Lord Indra so that he will bring rain. So they were preparing for the puja. Yeah?
Yeah.
They were doing all the preparation for the puja. But then little Krishna, baby Krishna came and he suggested the villagers that they should rather worship Govardhan mountain, Govardhan hill. Because Govardhan hill, it grows nice green grass for all the cows. And
Yeah.
all the people who used to live in Vrindavan, they used to earn money by selling the milk of the cows. Arav, it's okay. It got broken, but it's okay. We will fix it later. Let's just focus on the story. Come. Arav's necklace got broken, but it's all right. We will fix it later. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, let it go. We'll fix it later. Let's just remove it, okay?
Sorry, I'm very sorry for destroying the necklace.
Don't worry, Arav. We'll fix it later. Let's focus on Govardhan Parvat. That's why we shouldn't fiddle with things, right? Fiddling, then things get broken. Yeah? That's one lesson we learned from Krishna's birthday stories today. Now, don't focus on the story.
Yeah.
Okay? So, Lord Indra was the god of rain. Yeah?
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to pray him in Vrindavan so that he will bring rain. But what did Lord Krishna say? Let's pray to Govardhan hill instead.
Yeah.
Which hill?
Govardhan.
Govardhan hill. Because Krishna said Govardhan hill, it gives us such nice grass for our cows to eat, and the cows give milk. Then we sell the milk to different villages, and that's how we earn our money and our living. So we should all pray to Govardhan hill instead of Lord Indra. So when Indra came to know about this plan that everybody is praying to Govardhan hill instead of him, he got super angry, Arav. In fact, he got mad. And what he thought, you know?
What?
He thought that I must teach a lesson to all these villagers who are not praying to me, but praying to Govardhan hill. So you know what he did?
What?
He let his rain clouds loose over the village. It was raining like crazy. Can you see the lightning and the rain?
Yeah.
And the villagers were getting all drenched in the rain. And everybody said, see, Lord Indra is angry at us now. Now who will save us? You know what little Krishna said?
What?
Little Krishna said, Govardhan Hill will save us. It poured like cats and dogs for days and days and days. And Krishna said, Govardhan Hill will help us. How? So you know what he did?
What?
Krishna lifted
What?
the Govardhan Hill on his little finger.
And then he carried it all the time.
Can you even lift this apple on your little finger? No, right?
Yeah.
It drops.
Yeah.
Just imagine little baby Krishna, who was almost as old as Arav or even younger than him. He lifted Govardhan Hill on his little finger. Everybody they couldn't believe it. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And he asked all the villagers to take shelter under the hill. And he stood in that position for how many days, Arav? 7 nights. It rained heavily. And everybody took shelter under the Govardhan Hill, which Krishna was holding on his little finger. And they stood there for how many days, Arav?
7 nights.
7 nights. Then Indra couldn't believe it. He thought, how can a child lift a mountain on his hill, on his little finger for so many days? There's something definitely magical about this, miraculous about this. And then Indra realized that it is Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu. And then he apologized to Lord Krishna. Yeah? And then he blessed everybody, the villagers, with good rain. Yeah? And that's how Lord Krishna taught us that we shouldn't be too proud, that only I can bring rain. That you should only pray to me, then only you will have good fortune, because that's what Indra thought, right? Yeah. So he made Indra realize his mistake, and everybody respected baby Krishna for his strength and bravery, right?
Yeah.
Did you like the story?
Yeah.
Which was your favorite story out of all the 5 stories? Let us know in the comment section.
I liked it when he lifted the hill. One episode.
So you like the Govardhan Hill story?
Yeah.
Now the last question of the day is, what was the name of the hill that Krishna lifted on his little finger? Okay? What was the name of the hill that Krishna lifted on his little finger? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what's your favorite story. And before we end today's session, we are all gonna sing Hathi Goda Pal Ki Jai Kanhaiya.
Malki.
Not Malki, Lal Ki.
Lalki.
Hathi Goda Pal Ki Jai Kanhaiya.
Lalki.
Lal Ki. Arav got the answer right. I wonder if you got it right. Govardhan Hill. That's right. Arav, we have visited Govardhan Hill in Vrindavan.
Oh, yeah.
So in our culture, the first hair of the baby, we offer to a goddess who is like near Govardhan Hill. So when we took Arav to offer his hair to the goddess, we also visited Vrindavan. And we also visited Govardhan Hill. But Arav was less than 1 year old, so he doesn't remember anything. But Arav, we did visit Govardhan Hill.
I wonder how huge it is.
It's huge.
But if the story is true, how did the Govardhan Hill suddenly grow back?
No, he then put, after lifting it up, he again put it back on the ground.
But then
Krishna.
how could it grow?
No, it could grow. It's all magic. It's Lord Krishna, right? So, guys, we wish you all, Arav and I wish you all a very happy Janmashtami. And hope you enjoy fasting today if you are fasting. And hope you celebrate Krishna's birth with lots of love. Let's all chant for Krishna before we end the story today. You know what's the chant, right? Hathi Goda
Lalki.
Palki. Hathi Ghoda
Palki.
Jai Kanhaiya.
Lalki.
Very good. One last time. Hathi Ghoda
Palki.
Jai Kanhaiya.
Lalki.
Yay! See you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Take care. Lots of love from Arav and me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Little Krishna, say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Happy Janmashtami, Neera.
Happy Janmashtami, Neera.
Bye.